daughter just moved and she needed a bed, obviously, because it was her second apartment, but one that she was really outfitting. And what was exciting was I was able to get her the feather bed from QVC as well. Okay, let's spread these out because Linda said, am I allowed to say?
What? Let's put them here because I'm just
easier.
thinking, because I want to pull back and show everybody how beautiful these sheets are.
So we've had, how many TSVs ordered, my friend Tony? Almost 3,000 ordered. And like I said to Linda and the team and Zach and everybody when we were getting ready, I was like, okay, so we're just gonna continue on to remind everybody to keep shopping for the value of the day, because now it is everything. Literally, I think if they said, Jane, we're gonna craft the perfect Northern Nights hour, this is it. Because it starts with the down blanket, our first today's special value in literally over a year, and price going up at the end of the day. We have the shams, and Tony said getting last call on many of our sizes and colors in the sham.
Wow.
But the one thing I did not get to do when I outfitted my bed, and I've slept under that look probably for 3 years now, is to get the matching sheets. But dun, 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 it has literally been since 2021 that we've been able to bring you the Wrinkle Defense. And they match our today's special value.
So you've got the Dobby design to it, the Dobby striped, you see this.
And so we're just gonna take everybody through colors.
Yes, please.
And remember, all of these colors work back to our today's special value. I can officially tell you this is the one and only order of the year.
Yes.
And it is one price, any size, any color. We've had 200 out the door, and we didn't even tell you everything all about it yet. When you take a look at this too, returnable to the end of January. So if this is a beautiful gift for a loved one, we're good to go. So we have it in the super popular Deep Sage, very limited. 550 to go around, and that's amongst all sizes. Then we have the white. Now the white sheets, I was bugging Linda for forever because my parents also honeymooned in Williamsburg, so our main bedroom is patterned after the Williamsburg Inn, and there was a lot of like blues with whites with pops of red. So there it is. So there's your white. Yay, yay, yay.
And it's just not a regular white. It's got that beautiful Dobby stripe to it. So it's
stunning.
Extremely elegant.
And this is a 400 thread count, but wait till you hear the difference with Wrinkle Defense. Then we have it in gray. We have it in your beautiful blue. We have it in that stunning linen. And then blossom. And think of blossom as that gorgeous neutral that just makes everybody look beautiful. Okay, so Linda, love the fact that we can leave our today's special value on the bed, and we've had over 300 ordered. But what's the big deal with your stunning Wrinkle Defense?
Well, let me tell you about the Wrinkle Defense. First of all, I'm going to give you a little side note. If you're questioning, extra pillowcases come with this. So you're going to get 2 with twin, and then from full on forward, you're going to get 4.
Yes.
That is such a game changer for me, because when you have something with the Dobby design here for you, you don't want to put something on that doesn't look like it.
I'm willing to pay extra, but I won't buy a sheet set from Northern Nights, and I only use Northern Nights unless I can get extra pillowcases, and now I don't have to pay for extra pillowcases. So you get 4 for every size except for the twin when you get 2. Wow.
Wonderful. Wow. So this is a beautiful sheet set. Wrinkle Defense, I know so many of you have written me on Facebook and have inquired, when are you bringing it back? When are you bringing it back? We want a solid color, and that's what we did here. Wrinkle Defense is something that's inherent in the manufacturing of the cotton and the sheets. It's not topically applied, it's not sprayed on, and we have tested up to 50 washes to make sure that you're not going to have wrinkles. So you can tell the top one doesn't have wrinkles and the bottom does. Put it in the wash machine, in the dryer. Yes, you can let that dryer ding a couple times. You don't get it right away because you're not going to have to worry about it. One of the things about sheets, I will tell you, that makes it so wonderful when you go to hotels is because they've been wonderfully ironed. And so
I'd have to ask you, did you used to iron sheets when you were young?
Only my pillowcases when I first got married. Well, I was trying to impress my husband, and then he said, honey, you don't have to do that. I said, thank goodness.
Okay, we're done. But I remember pressing the pillowcases. My mom used to embroider the ends of them.
Oh, wow.
And folding the sheet and pressing the sheets. Like,
did she have that shaker bottle with the water that came out? Yes, I know what you're talking about.
No, we'd sit in the basement. She'd watch like Lawrence Welk, and we'd iron, and that was it. No worries here because that's not happening.
And they're beautiful. I mean, we've been sitting in this, but I just want to tell you, first of all, look at the cotton. The breathability here is what you want. And I love that we're matching them back. And so you're saying to yourself, well, do I have to match? No, you don't have to. You got to color. And remember, all of these colors interchange with anything. So maybe you want the white. Maybe you want to do the gray with some of the colors.
Yes. And while we do that, can I shout out about sizes? Because it's one price, any size. We have a twin who's off at college. We have twin XL.
Yes.
We have the full, the queen, the king, the Cal King, and then the split king
and Wrinkle Defense with extra pillowcases. So many of you out there love that, and I want you to just know that you can mix and match. So let's say you've bought, you actually have the linen, and you say, well, what could I put that? Well, why wouldn't you do the white with it, right? And then you could even decide that you love that sage you're just seeing so much, so put the sage with the linen.
That's so pretty.
Now, and if you get 2 sets, you can mix and match like we did on our inspiration bed.
Should we walk over to the inspiration bed to look at the colors?
Let's show the mix and match.
Because you know what? I'm suddenly loving the blue and the gray.
Yes.
But is that okay, guys? Can we walk over?
Can we walk over
We'll go into the other room. If you are just tuning in, we've had over 3,000 ordered in our today's special value. Some of our sizes, especially in the bright white, in deep sage, in the today's special value, which is the first ever down blanket, yay. And don't forget to get your twin sizes to cuddle under in the family room, because I don't think I could be a kitten and a cat mommy without it, because that's been the way we've been rolling. We've had over 3,000 ordered, and 2 of our colors are limited in many sizes. But then on this bed, and maybe we can fold this back, we brought in, for the first time since 2019, the Wrinkle Defense. And Linda, if we're thinking about the fitted sheet, is it going to be easy to get on the bed? Is it all the things we know and love from Northern Nights?
You've got the elastic banding going around like you normally expect with your Wrinkle Defense and also your Northern Nights. But then also something else we did, because so many of you have written and said, Linda, we love it. We labeled it top or bottom. And that is primarily for the Cal King and the King. We did it for all sizes, but if you've got a king bed, you know when you're putting that fitted sheet on, you go around and around and around with the corners.
Funny story, and I learned this in Salzburg, Austria at the Sound of Music tour. So you know the scene when Captain Von Trapp and Maria come back from their honeymoon, and he takes down the flag and he angrily rips it. Do you remember that scene in the Sound of Music? Well, if you watch the movie again, he gets the flag and he's turning and he's turning and he's turning and he finally rips it. Well, Christopher Plummer, when he was doing the scene, they actually had started the tear for him.
Really?
And he grabs it and he couldn't find it. So watch the movie next time. Watch him turn and turn.
Because it's a perfect square.
And then he finally rips it. So every time I make my bed with my Northern Nights fitted sheet that I know top and bottom, I think of Christopher Plummer. And I think of the fact he could have used that when they were shooting the Sound of Music.
They could put a little thing, top or bottom,
Oh my gosh. Well, here's the thing, one price, any size. Wrinkle Defense that you haven't literally seen
that you've been asking
years.
for.
We've had 1,000 ordered. You're getting the double pillowcases. That means 2 for twin, but 4
for everything
for full queen, king, and Cal King. And we're getting our steps in, Linda.
Yes,
we're going to run into the other room because we're going to whip through colors again over here on the bed. And remember, just because we finish presenting the Today's Special Value doesn't mean that you stop ordering the Today's Special Value, because we've had 3,300 ordered. But the bright white and deep sage in our Today's Special Value update is a third gone for the day.
Wow.
We are 38 minutes in.
Wow.
We are a third gone for the day. And David and I were expecting to have a lot of fun and merry memories in our big new show tomorrow night. So as we wrap this up, one price, any color, one price, any size, from twin XL through king, Cal King, and split king. The deep sage, half the quantity is gone for the day. We have 300 left amongst all those sizes, and then that works back to our value of the day. We have
for the Wrinkle Defense sheets?
Yes, for the sheets.
Wow.
A third gone for the day in the bright white. By the way, you need this jewelry for your trip in November coming up. I've got Disney jewelry in 22 minutes. Here's that gorgeous gray.
I love you.
Here's the blue. Here's the linen.
And here is that blossom. You can't go wrong with any of the colors. I hope you appreciate the palette.
It's like a Mally shadow stick that makes everybody's eyes come alive. So really amazing. Get the sheets and then go